Now, the Tuskegee Airmen were the first African-American aviators in the U.S. Armed Forces. Restricted to a base in Alabama, the war heroes fought discrimination on the ground and in the air. Only a few of the pilots are still around to tell their story. NBC 25's Walter Smith-Randolph sat down with a Michigan native, Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Jefferson, who gives us a first-hand account of his experience as a Tuskegee Airman.
At 21, Alexander Jefferson's world was literally black and white.
You couldn't buy a house in certain neighborhoods, certain restaurants you couldn't. In the city of Detroit, in downtown Detroit, there were certain restaurants that a black person could not eat in.
He wanted to escape Detroit's culture of discrimination.
Everything is not fair.
That escape coming in the form of a draft notice from the U.S. Army. The Detroit native earning his pilot wings in 1943, assigned to the U.S. Army Air Corps in Tuskegee, Alabama.
You don't think about the future.
While flying his red-tailed plane over southern France during the height of World War II, Jefferson's plane shot down in enemy territory, eventually being captured by the Nazis.
Why, as a Tuskegee Airman, would I survive this? Heck no.
Jefferson surviving the hell that was a Nazi work camp for 9 months.
Never thought about getting to this stage. 92, I'm one of the last survivors.
But the fight was not over.
Fortunate enough to come back and to keep my own sanity, fighting segregation and discrimination in the 50s and 60s.
His next fight just beginning.
Fortunate enough to become a member of the Civil Rights Movement.
For Jefferson, the struggle rages on.
I got news for you, you don't stop. Why stop? Why be content?
Which is why he's retelling his story.
Olivia, good.
To students across Michigan with the traveling Red Tails exhibit.
That we get to them with the 5 or 6 principles of rise above, believe in yourself.
The Purple Heart honoree passing these principles on to the next generation.
We hope that it'll give them the background to succeed in their life, because they're going to hit obstacles.
History what makes you move. If you don't know what your history is, how can you know where you're going when you're here?
Jefferson hoping his living legacy inspires students to rise above.
But I'm one of the 35 or 40 still yakking, still trying to tell the story of the legacy. And who knows, survivor.
Walter Smith-Randolph, NBC 25 News.
The traveling exhibit is free and open to the public this Saturday at the Harry Braun Airport in Saginaw. A P-51C Mustang, similar to what the Tuskegee Airmen flew, will also be on display.